Why hello you amazing beautiful people, and welcome back to another Ado reaction video. Ado has released her brand new song Elf and I cannot wait to hear it. The hype around this has been absolutely insane, by the way. Everyone's been telling me to make sure I check this one out. Of course I was gonna check this one out and I'm very excited to press play on this video, but I do just want to point out one thing, right? We're in 2025 now. Last year I was lucky enough to see Ado live on her first ever world tour, which by the way I want to say sold out worldwide. Every single venue sold out, and almost instantly for most of them. If you were lucky enough to get tickets, I bet you had your mind blown like I did when I was lucky enough to see her in London. Seeing Ado in person, I can't even describe how she sounds. It's amazing that a person can sound that good live on stage with nothing but a microphone. And the entire worldwide first tour selling out was mind-blowing. And now Ado is touring again. She's doing her second world tour and half of the shows are already sold out. So if you don't have your tickets yet, you need to go get them. I'll leave a link to Ado's world tour, second world tour tickets in the description. So you can click that link and you can go get your tickets right now. I have to say, you need to see her live. It is mind-blowing how good she sounds. I will also be seeing Ado live in London. I cannot wait to see her. So if you go to the London venue, feel free to come over and say hello. If you see me, make sure you do. I love saying hello to all of you lovely people. I was lucky enough to meet so many of you last time she toured, so hopefully I get to meet a bunch of you at this 2025 tour at the London concert. I can't wait! And half of the show is already sold out. Don't miss out on your chance. Get your tickets right now. Link in the description. Enough of my talking. Please like the video. Please subscribe for more. And let's jump into my first time ever reaction to Ado's brand new song, Elf.
走りなさい早くもっと早く悲しみに追いつかれないように探しなさい
Oh, is that quiver already?
の灯る道をそれはまばゆいでしょう挑みなさい君の
Ado really does have one of the most unique voices I have ever heard. I mean, you listen to this opening and she goes to like a whisper tone, to like these deep, like throat heavy notes as well. She does like these like Shakira sounding notes with like quivers at the end of them and vibratos. Like she does things with her voice, even on simple songs like this, that I don't even know how someone can do it just as easy as she does it. It's just like breathing to her. 尊さを傷つけるものに眠りなさい疲れたら眠りなさい神話を持たないあの星座のように手を離した後君は気づくだろう指の形太陽その名残が胸を刺す This is brilliantly illustrated, by the way. The artwork is really touching, combining that with the lyrics, and I'm gonna say, I'm already feeling like this is a song that is gonna pull on my heartstrings, and might be one that's gonna get me a little bit emotional here. It is beautifully subtle. It is so sweetly sung. The illustration and art designs are just perfect and matching the tone amazingly. And even now we have like all the instruments sort of picking in for that like build up to the chorus. Everything is just masterfully done. Just beautiful. 忘れたことも忘れてしまえ悲しみもぬくもりも消えてしまえされど今も耳に残るは固く再会を願うようなさよなら Love you and you 踊りなさい誰に笑われても Why was there was something really sad about that departure? The young girl meeting this like peacock human hybrid, and like the look on its face was almost just like kind of like one of surprise, that surprise that someone was even there. But with the hand like lingering through the bars when the girl ran off there was like a real element of sadness. And I have to say, Ado like approaching this one without her usual like growls and screams and going much more calming, especially with the instrumental being calming as well, really draws out the emotional weight of this song. It feels really heavy. It's a proper gut punch of a track. Do you know what I've just realized? Ado on this song sounds like she is being conducted. That's the best way I can describe it. You know how you'll have a conductor that like goes through an entire orchestra, and the orchestra and the instruments will like rise and drop with the emotions of like a scene, you know? That's the whole point in it. That's what Ado's voice sounds like. Like she's being conducted by like a conductor, you know, and her voice is rising and dropping and falling and like lingering on the high notes. It just sounds like it's exactly that. God, the illustration is beautiful. Understand what's going on. I don't know what the story is here. Like, so the girl's now growing up, but she still suffers with all of this heartbreak that she's going through. She holds on to the feather of this peacock woman. I don't know why. And why is she being kept anyway? There feels like a whole story here. The lyrics are like poetry. That note! That note! It sounded like a trumpet horn. Oh, I don't. Oh, my word! My word! Listen to this! That high note into the growl there. Was she smiling? Is this an elf? What did I just watch? What did I just watch? I don't even know what to say. The emotional depth of that song was outstanding and heartbreaking. I don't even fully understand what the story that was being presented here was what it was trying to tell, what it was conveying. It was like, this is not the first time we've seen music videos like this from Ado. And the music video with the whales springs to mind. My word. I don't know why I feel so sad. We watched. I don't. Was the whole reason that girl was like growing up and crying was because she felt guilty for taking that feather, which is why she returned it at the end of old age, where she finally got to see the elf, the peacock elf, like in person, and she returned it. And I'm guessing she didn't make her young. Maybe she did, but my presumption of that scene was instead of making her young, what she was actually doing was remembering her. You know, that this old lady was the girl who took the feather all those years ago. And in that moment, you saw what looked like the creature's smile. You know, longing for a family reunion, I bid you farewell. Adieu, adieu. This felt very different, by the way. This felt really different from what we've seen of Ado. This song was so unusual, which is not to say that Ado doesn't like leaning into an unusual sound here and there, because she absolutely does. But what made this song so different for me was this song felt more like a performance piece, a story being told, and Ado doing the soundtrack of that story. That's what this felt like, if that makes sense. I made references to the orchestral element of Ado's voice, but obviously the song and the visuals sort of lend, you know, to that as well. Of Ado having such an orchestral sort of tone and, you know, an operatic nature to her voice and the tones that she incorporates in her songs, you know. She has an operatic, like, sounding voice. She does. And if she leaned into it, she'd sound exactly like an opera singer, you know. She has an incredibly diverse capability when it comes to her like, what she can do with her vocals. And just that in regard, the song itself felt like an operatic performance. You know, we had a story being told, we had the emotions and the ups and downs of this story, and it was just brilliantly conveyed in a way that made it impossible not to feel it. Like, most of the time I'm sitting in this chair losing my mind over Ado's vocal brilliance and over the aggression that she brings to a lot of her songs, and how she just, like, does things to her voice I don't even know how a human can do, you know? Like, sounds like she's tearing her vocal cords apart, hitting these gravelly growls and these deeper tones, and it sounds like any other singer on the planet tried to sing like that for more than 10 minutes and their voice would just be gone for a month. But Ado does it time and time again, and she sings like that in person and every night, and she continues to do it. She has like an inhuman ability. And like I said, with my reactions, usually I'll be flipping out over how she sounds, and I was with this one, but more than that, I was just flipping over the beauty and elegance and grace that she brought to this song, that the illustration brought to this song, that the artwork and music video brought to this song, and that Ado's voice and the instruments brought to this song. Like I said, it felt like a short operatic piece of music. Stunningly beautiful, emotionally devastating, and another side of Ado that I feel like we've only had a glimpse to before this moment. I don't know where she gets the ideas for this from. Her mind is amazing when it comes to the creation of these music videos. This isn't the first time we've seen one like this before. And they always have like a deeper meaning to them. So I would like to ask, how do you all interpret this? What does this music video feel like to you? Especially when you combine it with the lyrics as well. And I guess that's where my reaction ends. I didn't think I was going to get teary-eyed over this, but my word, it was a gut punch of a song. Absolutely beautiful. Heartbreakingly beautiful. I hope you all enjoyed my reaction to Ado's Elf, and please go support the song, link in the description. And make sure you go get yourself some tickets to see her live this year. Link to where you can buy the tickets, of course, is in the description as well. And hopefully I get to see some of you in London. Do not forget to like the video to support it, to subscribe to support it, and put all your recommendations in that comment section down below. Have an amazing day, and as always, my friends, you right there will see me in the next video.